On a much more positive note, we talked previously on the pod about this show that was independently produced by Duplass Brothers Productions,
Yeah.
called Penelope. They were shopping around the festivals and whatever, and it looks like um, it's been picked up. It's going to be distributed by Netflix. But it's also really interesting to me all the background details, right? The fact that they made the show themselves, they made the whole show. They weren't just shopping a pilot. They made a distribution deal with Netflix now, but they retain the rights internationally, and it's licensed to Netflix for, I don't know, several years or whatever. But they've retained ownership of it such that if Netflix says, "Yeah, we don't want this anymore," they'll take it back and can do whatever they want with it, I guess. Or maybe Netflix will love it and it'll be a big hit and they'll make more of it after that at Netflix. Who knows? But it's kind of unique in its production.
Yeah, I would say this article that we'll post to the Hollywood Reporter, both of the Duplass brothers are quoted here. They both are kind of no holds barred on exactly what happened here. They talk about the insane process, lots of different kinds of offers, but also just say something like, we've absolved Netflix of the responsibility of, making this their primary show. We're signing a very short deal with them just so we can be there, and then maybe we'll go do other things. It kind of is this under the radar sort of state of the industry interview that they give
Yeah.
here as to how this worked and what some limitations are and what they did like and didn't like. Very, very interesting to sort of see that. I mean, great that it's found a place to be distributed. And they're just clearly not trying to be too tied down to some sort of long scope deal with one place.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of them and what they do. I can't say that I've seen everything. I wrote on the final season of Room 104, which was on HBO. Kind of a bummer that that was the final season. I wish they would make more. Did you ever watch Room
No, I've
104?
never seen that.
So this is a Duplass Brothers production, but it varies a bit. It's an anthology show, and it varies even in genre a bit, with the through line of all the stories take place in room 104 of this motel,
Ah,
basically.
okay, okay.
But their ethos really shines through there too, because they'd always be bringing in different writers, different directors, and different actors, you know. Um, and there was a lot of a feeling of giving people a shot
Yeah.
at, Julian Loss has been writing the music, has never directed before. Let's let him direct an episode, right? And a lot of cool stuff like that. I'm just kind of a big fan of everything they do in terms of the spirit behind it.
Yeah.
And then also this Penelope show looks like it might be really good.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Written during COVID. Interesting sort of plot lines but behind it. Yeah, they do talk a lot in here, kind of to your point before that about job creation and an ecosystem coming out of the things that they do. And it just, yeah, this is sort of the ones just easy to root for. Glad that it's going to be going somewhere.
Yeah, it's really interesting that they're talking about, hey, can indie television be a thing?
Hmm.
Independent film has been a thing, in a way where you say, okay, well, however you scrap together the money or whatever, we're going to make a
Yeah.
film, feature length film. Even you can be like Kevin Smith made Clerks, I believe, by running up credit cards. You know,
Yeah. Right.
um, you do that, but the idea of independent television, you've had some, but usually it's like they make a pilot and then they're trying to shop the pilot. You don't have a lot of this kind of thing that they've done here, which is to actually make the investment to make a whole season of a show that they believe in, um, and go from there. And they certainly seem interested in
Hmm.
potentially helping to give others that opportunity as well. So this could be a really interesting thing moving forward. And I definitely wish them the best in this
Yeah,
endeavor.
definitely. Definitely rooting for this for sure.